I think a lot of people are not aware that when the Pentagon changed its policy toward gays and lesbians in 2011, those changes did not extend towards people who are transgender. What exactly is the policy now?
The current policy still states that you are not allowed to be openly transgender in the Army, and they find it to be a medical discharge and administrative discharge at the same time. It's a little bit complicated, but what they've done recently is they've elevated the discharge authority to the highest levels of the Army.
So that means that, say, like a middle-level commander couldn't, say, throw you out, but are you in violation still?
Yes, they haven't rewritten the policy, so anybody who is transgender is technically not allowed to be in the military.
Does this mean that now that you are a woman, you are no longer combat eligible, or does the Army consider you a woman?
At this point in time, the Army doesn't consider me to be a woman because we don't recognize transgender people. And when the policy does change, time will tell what it's going to look like and how that will affect my career.
How have things been in terms of the Army life, in terms of reactions there with the people you work with?
My support system at work has been absolutely amazing. You start by telling people that you are reasonably sure are going to be accepting. And from there, you move to the people that you question. And after that, you just kind of come out and you just accept that I have a big enough support network that I can be myself. I've been embraced by commanders who have said, we support you and we're proud of you and we want you to be who you are. Unfortunately, the rules say this.
Through this period, have your feelings about the Army changed at all?
Absolutely not. I have always been incredibly proud of my service to my country, and I love serving in the Army. I'll stay as long as they'll have me. The difference is that now I'm equally proud of who I am.
That's Army Staff Sergeant Patricia King. Sergeant King, thank you very much for talking with us.
Thank you so much, everyone. I had a great time.
This is NPR News.
This is Colorado Public Radio News. Each day we bring you Colorado news stories about education, government, the economy, and more. Hear those stories during Morning Edition, Here and Now, and All Things Considered. We also cover issues important to people living in Colorado on Colorado Matters, weekdays at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. For details, visit us at cprnews.org. You're tuned to Colorado Public Radio News with hourly news from around the nation, the world, and from around Colorado. Colorado Public Radio News, 90.1 FM in Denver, and online at cprnews.org.
Network partners invest substantially in Colorado Public Radio. Thank you to Keith and Mimi Pockross, Betsy Bardsley, and Sally Allen and Sam Wagonfield for supporting thoughtful programming in Colorado.
From the moment you wake up, through the chaos of your busy morning, Morning Edition is there with you.
Good morning, I'm Stephen Speed, protesters.
Through all you have to do, we'll bring you all you need to know every weekday on Morning Edition from NPR News. Around the state and around the world, every day you hear news from Morning Edition and Colorado Public Radio News.
Temperatures around Denver are rising again after a little cooling yesterday. Mid-80s around the metro area this afternoon. Getting warmer again tomorrow. It'll be close to 90 degrees on Sunday. The cloudy today, mostly cloudy tomorrow. Thunderstorms could return to the metro area Sunday afternoon. This is Colorado Public Radio. Mostly sunny in Fort Collins and Pueblo today. Mountain highs near 70. Temperatures close to 100 degrees around Grand Junction.
Support for NPR comes from NPR member stations and from Reprise Records, presenting the Monsanto Years, the new rock and roll album from Neil Young and Promise of the Real, available June 29th at iTunes. From Grasshopper, turning a team's mobile phones into a business phone system, using local, toll-free, or existing numbers, with features like emailed voicemail transcriptions at grasshopper.com. Grasshopper, the entrepreneur's phone system. And from Americans for the Arts at americansforthearts.org.